Yeah, let's see if there's anything worth. All right, Connor Lamb has defeated Keith Rothfuss. He's going to keep his seat. Mary Gay Scanlon in the House fifth district of Pennsylvania. Mary Gay Scanlon has picked up that district. I just don't know whether that is going to be a pickup for the Democrats. And yeah, Connor Lamb, he defeated Keith Rothfuss. That wasn't much of a surprise in the House, Pennsylvania 17th. Yeah, so all right. Yeah, that's not going to be too much. Yeah, the Democrats now, they got to pick up 19 seats. Apparently both were pickups because that's good. 19 seats now down for the Democrats. So if we mark that off and it's projected the way it has been. So yeah, Pennsylvania 17th, Connor Lamb won that pretty easily. Jess King is up on Lloyd Smucker. Jess King is a pretty big Democratic, pretty progressive person. Beat Lloyd Smucker, which is a hilarious name, or is beating, with 7% reporting that the race is far from over. I should not say like that is such a certainty. Let's now zoom in more on Pennsylvania. In any major things going on right now, no results yet on some races near Philadelphia. Dwight Evans won, though, in Philadelphia for the actual race. But, yeah, if we look at Cartwright, yeah, I'm not seeing. All right, where is that? Where is that pesky little district there? NJ 6th, Frank Pallone won. Let's check in on Malinowski, though. That should be interesting. NJ 11th. Those are going to be some other pretty interesting districts worth watching. Joe Donnelly's loss, though, is just coming through our wire, and that is going to be very tight. 10 p.m. closings, 7 minutes away. And yeah, I do want to look into some of these Pennsylvania races more because we got Connor Lamb. He beat very convincingly Keith Rothfuss. And the 5th district of Pennsylvania is looking pretty good again for the Democrats, which is encouraging. That I think that has gone blue. Those are both pickups. So now the amount of seats they need to pick up is 19 after these two projections in from CNN in Pennsylvania. And yes, that's pretty encouraging. Yeah, both were seats that were flipped blue by Republicans. So yeah, Gay Scanlon over Pro Kim, and yeah, those are pickups. Those are all pretty good. 19 is now the number the Democrats need to pick up, and let's hope it's more than 19. Let's really hope it's more than 19. We're gonna check in Texas in the future. Joaquin Castro has already won his race. Let's see what we have in the Texas 23rd. Gina Ortiz-Jones still beating Will Hurd. That could be a major pickup if Ortiz-Jones is able to edge out Will Hurd there. All right, what I want to do now is check in further on our good Justice Democratic friends. They're all running some of the more progressive people, and we like to cover it through this lens, which is going to be it's all very important to get the right people in there. It's pretty much what we need. Yeah, and we're going to go through on everything of all these candidates right now. Let's see. These are all the candidates that we need to win here. Raul Grijalva in Arizona's third. Let's zoom out to him. I don't know. I think, has Arizona closed yet? He's a senator. Sorry, no, he's House. He'll be House. Raul Grijalva is right now. He's not closed yet, but we are going to be watching, of course, for our good buddy Raul Grijalva in Arizona's 3rd district. But now Audrey Denny, that has not closed yet. None of the California races have closed yet. Let's go to Colorado. Is Colorado out yet? Let's see. Where we possibly have Stephanie Rose Spalding in the Colorado 5th. She's going to be just Democrat. And again, when I'm going through the candidates I'm about to go through here, these are big, real-time, amazing, and incredible progressives. And we're going to go through them here, and then we'll get back to James Stanley for the top of the hour poll closings. Stephanie Rose Spalding. Let's see. She has lost. Doug Lamborn beat her in Colorado's 5th. It's a tough race against a Republican. Thank you to her. Sanjay Patel in Florida's 8th. He's running a tough race in that part of the area there. Florida's 8th district. Let's see how that is. There's so many races. I can't just narrow it right down. Right down to the wire here. We can't really. Yeah, I'm not getting any. Okay, Sanjay Patel. I'm sorry about this. Sanjay Patel is lost. Okay, Sanjay Patel we're over for 2 so far with just Democrats, but we do have quite a bit more to go, and quite more still to be voting. Georgia's 1st district. Let's see how Lisa Ring is doing. Before that, though, before we get to Lisa Ring's results, then Bob Menendez has won. That CNN's projecting that right now. Lisa Ring is still hanging in there. She's down by quite a lot, actually. But it's 36% reporting in Georgia's 1st congressional district. Very tough for these people in these historically red areas. James Thompson, a race a lot of people are excited about. He's challenging the Ron Estes, and he is very much hanging in there, 56 to 43.2 with just 21% reporting. That race still very much could go either way. Ooh, Democratic pickup. J.B. Pritzker beat Bruce Rauner in the governor's race. Very interesting. So that was kind of expected to happen. We have, again, still another Democratic governorship pickup would be very interesting. 59.3 to 34.9. In Oklahoma, Kevin Stitt defeat Drew Edmondson. Kay Ivey beat Walter Maddox in Alabama. No surprise there. Alabama, probably the reddest you can be. Kay Ivey looks like a very nice old grandmother. Henry McMaster defeated James Smith in South Carolina. He is won in that area. And Tony Evers versus Scott Walker is dead on with Tony Evers up. That is good. Scott Walker, one of the most anti-union, anti-labor, anti-progressive values possible Republicans that you could have to deal with. Ugh. I really hope he gets down tonight. And New York Times has with 31%, Tony Evers up 51 to 47. Could be pretty big. Got a key race alert here from CNN. 19 Republican seats Democrats still need to pick up, and 33 Democrats leading right now in Republican districts. So good news for the Democrats. You feel yourself starting to light up here a little bit. That's because we're in for good stuff. All right, Democrats still now need to pick up 19 seats. And seven Republicans right now are leading in Democratic districts, which is a little tight. You kind of hope it'll be a little bit more than that. Anyway, so that's what we have right now. The Democrats are ahead. They are ahead in the race pretty solidly to control the U.S. House. Let's check the Georgia governor's race. It's really tightened up from before. 35% reporting. Can Stacey Abrams make a charging return? 56.0 to 43.3 right now. Brian Kemp, Stacey Abrams, very, very tight race at this point in time. Ted Metz, he is the Libertarian. Could he be stealing some votes from Brian Kemp? Does not look like it. Does not look like it at all. It's not that close, at least yet. Interesting race right now in New York's House 27. McMurray versus the indicted Chris Collins. McMurray up 57-42. Not a lot of the vote in right now. That's a race that caught my eye quite a lot. Illinois, however, the governor's race is a very big pickup. A lot of blue in this governor's map in places you may not necessarily expect. Tony Evers up over Scott Walker. Gretchen Whitmer and Bill Schwett are challenging in the governor's race. I think Michigan would be a pickup, I'm pretty sure. That's a House pickup opportunity from what I understand. And Gretchen Whitmer is up. She is likely to win in that area, from what I understand. Billy Sutton and Kristi Noem is going to be the race for governor. Pretty strong Libertarian candidate there, so that could be good. Pete Ricketts in Nebraska, and Bob Christ. That race doesn't seem like it's going to be very close, with just 16% reporting. If we go through the governor's race here, yeah, Tom Wolf, Andrew Cuomo in the Northeast, they have won. Massachusetts governor has won pretty easily. Let's see how Christine Hallquist is doing, 57 to 38%. Over Phil Scott with 50% reporting. That doesn't look like she's gonna. Doesn't look like too well for her, but still, it'll be tight. Ayanna Pressley, she has already won in Massachusetts 7th. She was incredibly progressive in the Maryland gubernatorial. This is going to be a tough race for Ben Jealous, but Larry Hogan has already won in what was a pretty good poll. That's just 4% reporting, but still, 51.6 to 47.5. Ben Jealous ran a pretty solid campaign for the Democratic side, but still, a positive number of Democrats view their Republican governor in Maryland, a pretty sensible Republican, who has won pretty easily, so that makes a lot of sense. And Ben Jealous is supposed to be a radical. I mean, it's a little bit infuriating. Matt Morgan in Michigan's House 1st District. We're going to check in on him in Michigan. He is, let's see how he is doing. It'd be nice to actually get some results for him in some way or another. Matt Morgan, we're going to try. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, so that's just great. Michigan's first here. Michigan's first. Matthew Morgan, 54 to 45 with 19% reporting. That race is still very much going. It could be a very interesting pickup if Matt Morgan manages to pick it up. So there still is, though, and he's in kind of he's where Marquette is. He's in the finger, I think, the top part. I don't know what it's called, but this top part of Michigan. So it could be very interesting if he's able to pick that up, and something that we will be watching very strongly in the future. Right now, it's a tie, though, in Wisconsin's 7th in what could be a possible pickup between Margaret Embertson, Sean Duffy. That is very possible. So we will be keeping an eye on that throughout. Let's see. Next big Just Democratic race is in the district right over, Robert Davidson in Michigan 02. Let's see how he's done. Let's go Michigan. I'll close out on that. So Michigan District 2 is right now Michigan. 55 to 43. That looks like it's going to be a win there for Bill Huizinga. Could be tight, but we will see. Let's see how it comes down. In Colorado's House District 4, House District 6, pickup for the Democrats, as Jason Crow has defeated Mike Kaufman, which is another pickup opportunity. Pickup. Haley Stevens in the House 11th District has beaten Lena Epstein, according to CNN projection. So that brings it down now to 17. So 2 pickups in Michigan and, so 17 seats now. Big deal, as this is going to be picked up. 17 seats. We're whittling that number down. It seems like 2 at a time, but it's coming down. So Matt Morgan and Robert Davidson, they are both not doing too great. Let's go to Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar in Michigan 13th District. Rashida Tlaib, let's see where she is, how she's doing in the 13th District of Michigan, if I can find it. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Here we go. Rashida Tlaib whipping some ass right now, 77.6 to... you know what? I'm going to call it here. Sam Johnson is the working class party. He has 17.8% of the vote with 1% reporting. Rashida Tlaib, first second Justice Democratic win of the night. Let's give it a round of applause. And I think she's actually running the seat that John Conyers once had, so that could be interesting. So round of applause there. Good job for Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar